Well, it's Friday and they're making good progress. So the tank is in. Unfortunately, our first line that was supposed to be 125 feet long is 25 feet long. Just too many trees and roots in the way on that one. But we're making good progress. And so far, we got about 125 feet down this second line. And they're working on the next line. But we got 330 feet to do in total. So we got a long way to go. They just got to backtrack now. So they cut the one lane and now they gotta cut the next lane right next to it about 6 feet away. Well, it's Friday and one whole trench is in. It's the end of the day though. It's 4 o'clock on a holiday weekend, heading into Labor Day, so they wanted to take off at 4. So basically they have 130 feet done and about 200 feet to go. So probably 2 more days plus laying down the tile in the hole. So keep you up to date, but it is interesting. One thing I didn't realize is that this whole trench is actually pretty much level. I always thought it sloped downhill and kind of snaked around at a very gradual grade, but it's actually a series of lines that will be flat. And if one fills up with water, then it would go to this one over the hill. So this is the slope down the hill. They're putting in the next parallel line going this way. So that first failed line that's closest to the tank was only about 25 feet. We'll still use it, but it's only 25 feet. This one's 110. And this one they're hoping will be about 120 to 130. So you can see they got about 6 to 9 feet in between center to center. And so it took them 1 day to dig about 120 feet. Okay, it's Monday, September 1, and see how far we got. So again, this was the failed trench, or not failed, but too short, couldn't go too long. This one we did about 115 feet. This one is about 115 feet, and they're just getting started on the third one. We need to get a total of 330 feet. So it's getting there, but a ways to go. The plan is to work long on Tuesday, tomorrow, and be ready for an inspection by Wednesday morning. Don't know if the inspector will be available on Wednesday, but that's the plan. So if the trenches are finished tomorrow, they'll start laying this tile down, and this is sideways, so it's like half pipe that they lay down in each of the trenches. So there's 330 feet, and I guess those are the end caps. I don't actually know. So we'll show off some parts when the assembly begins. But 330 feet of half tunnel, hopefully getting stalled tomorrow. Okay, it's Tuesday, September 2nd. They've got the covers in, but they dug out the spot. They got to hook up the pipe. This will be the water outlet. It'll flow into this chamber, then cross down to the far end, cut over, and basically it goes all the way down to the other end and crosses over there. So I'll show you what that looks like. So we're at the far end now. Tank's over there, cross over, it'll come down, then it'll cross down the hill here into this, cross down that way, and then cross over again to our third, well technically fourth trail. So I thought they actually had gotten some of the pipe in. So there'll be a pipe that goes from that outlet right there, come across, and I believe goes down into the inside there. So hopefully Tuesday, or hopefully Wednesday, today's Tuesday, hopefully Wednesday piping gets hooked up and then we'll be ready for inspection.